If this reading landed on your For You page, there is someone that whenever they see you or whenever they see your social media, I want to say it triggers them. All right. Now, whenever you're watching this, it can be for you. The reading is general and timeless. It's going to be for all zodiac signs. So just take what resonates with you, leave what doesn't for the next person. And if you would like a personal tarot reading, a private one-on-one session with me, Akashic Records, or to join our upcoming workshop on ancient wealth, that's on April 8th, go save your spot by looking at the box below. It has everything that you need. And thank you for being here today. If my energy or my readings resonate with you, feel free to like, share, subscribe, go click on that notification bell so you can know when the next reading does come out. So we do have here fuming with rage, okay? Overwhelming, explosion of emotions, adrenaline, rush. But it's only when they look at your social media. So why are they looking? I don't know. There is someone... I want to say they're in your energetic field. Whoa, and then we do have only you over here. It's interesting. They may just be focused on you. Whenever they come into your energetic field, this person is subconsciously or unconsciously triggered. It's interesting. This is someone, and I'm trying to think of the animal that actually does this. Where like I just see them running into your energetic field, running away, but they're also the one that keeps going into your energetic field. This is someone who, you know, for whatever reason, maybe they don't like what you post, something about your energy, but they are, I mean, I did say subconsciously, unconsciously. I kind of want to say consciously. They're the ones, though, that are approaching you, that are going into your energetic field. All right. So this is someone, though, that's like triggering themselves kind of thing. You don't know about this. That's the thing. This is hidden. You don't even know that this person feels this way about you. The key thing here, though, is like, why do they keep checking? Why do they keep coming if... Number one, maybe they don't like you. Two, you know, maybe it brings up emotions, whatever it is. Now, what do we have for the Lux Collective today for fuming with rage? Yeah, you don't know that they feel this about you, but they do. But it's also the kind of, yeah, karma. You're teaching this person some sort of karmic lesson. Because we have karma, consequences, cause and effect, debts. And then confessions. That's the thing here. The key here is that you don't know about this. Okay, this is a little bit hidden from you. Either you just don't even know who this person is, right? Or you don't know that they feel this way. Here's the thing, though. Someone's getting karma because of it. Curiosity killed the cat. That's the quote. Curiosity killed the cat. Why do we have fired up, very angry? Here's the thing, though. Now, we're going to get into the energetics of things, right? If you energetically, spiritually, quantumly, say the person behind the screen is actually in alignment, you know, nobody's perfect, but they're in alignment, they're doing what they need to do, you know, for their journey. When you are constantly and consistently going to someone's social media, and you don't even, this does say social media, however, maybe this could be at work, right, where this person keeps going past your cubicle. They keep visiting you. They keep going past your house kind of thing, you know, where it's like, I mean, you're looking for it. And so when it comes to the karma, right, here's the key thing here. This person is projecting upon you, whether this be your social media, whether this be they're going past your, I hope they're not doing that. You know, at work, it's a coworker that just keeps looking at you from a distance. It's that kind of thing. But here's the key thing here. Through time and space, the intention is felt. They're not sending you good intentions. Here's where they learn a lesson. When you're hoping and praying that something happens to someone, that is still a spell, even though you haven't spelled out anything. All magic starts in the mind. And then you speak, and then you spell, and then you whatever, right? And that's simply as an I am statement, right? I am that I am. I am abundant, right? That in itself is a spell, right? Spelling. But here's the thing. You are someone that you are protected. There is someone that checks up on your energetic field or specifically social media. This is someone who is praying and hoping for your downfall. I'm just going to put it right out there. This is someone who does not like your energy. They don't like some of the things that you do. You personally, just by you existing, you bring up a lot for this person. Confessions, karma, hoping. Here's the thing. When you're hoping for someone to receive something in their life, you are sending them energy. And that could very well be someone's opinion, right? Or their truth, which is their truth. But here's the thing here. Like it's... For this person wishing this upon you, it really is them. It's like a them kind of thing here. It's not necessarily your truth. Say you are a business major, right? And so the only thing you talk about is like, say, wealth, prosperity, business, whatever. I can't stand that person only talks about that. They're a terrible person. Get them. No, that's their divine design. That's what they're seriously meant to do. Say, for example, you have a tarot channel. I can't stand people who do tarot. No, that is something that is whatever you bring up in this person, what I'm seeing is it. So I'm a Reiki master as well, and I do Akashic records. When it comes to my personal clairvoyances, I'm very visual. What I'm seeing is that this person is projecting upon you. I'm seeing this person's energetic field, and I'm seeing a cord that leads to a past event or trauma. This person is looking at you, blocked third eye, from that past event or trauma. I can't stand people who do tarot. I can't stand people who talk about money. I can't stand people who drink milk. I'm just giving random examples, right? That's on them. Right? Where we can only control ourselves. And if, this world will give us infinite reflections. And ultimately, it truly does teach us to be in charge of our own energy, to be in control of our own bodies, our own nervous system and reactions, right? We cannot control without, but what we can do is control within. And that's what I'm seeing here. Someone may have gotten some sort of karma because they're hoping something upon you. And that's a spell, baby. This person. But this is also the type of person where they could even get the karma. Oh no, the collective's not doing anything to you. That's what I'm seeing here. This is the type of person that will wish and think all of these things upon you. But then they're going to go into the corner and cry and say like, oh my God, they're doing something to me. No, the collective is clearly being protected from this person over here. All right, so let's see what this is, collective, for the Lux Collective today. This reading for all signs. What do we have? Oh, we do have 10 of Wands. Too many cards. We're going to put it back. Too many cards, but 10 of Wands over here. Someone tried to throw something upon you. For the collective today, why do we have very angry, explosion of emotions? Fake profile, hiding from you, social media, adrenaline roller coaster, confessions, karma, and they're hoping. Why do we have confessions, karma, hoping, very angry? Why do we have confessions, karma, hoping, very angry, social media? There it goes, the same card, so we're going to take that. For the collective today, what is this reading on confessions, karma, hoping, very angry, social media? Nothing happens to you. Nothing happens to you. Look at you. They try to throw all of that your way, and look at you, the Sun card. You're succeeding. You're liberated. I see you happy over here with the Sun card. But I will say they tried to project a burden upon you. For the collective today, why do we have confessions, karma, hoping, very angry, social media, adrenaline? Why the Queen of Swords for confession, karma, hoping? Why Queen of Swords and the Death card for confession, karma, and hoping? Why the Ten of Wands for confession, karma, hoping? Why Ten of Wands for confession, karma, hoping? Fire of emotions. Whoa. It's interesting though, this conflict was blocked. And here's the key thing. You know, this collective, you are super empaths. Super empath, though, in the way that someone tried to project something upon you that was their own war and conflict. Now, there's a card in this particular oracle deck. Let's see if I can find it. And it talks about inner conflict and dragons. And I just want to give you the visual. When there's an unhealed trauma within, there it goes. We have a conscious choice to heal our trauma, right? We have a conscious choice, and nobody's perfect, right? So I'm also not channeling from that place. We're going to infinitely have things come up, reflections, right? Well, we are a student of the universe, always. However, what I will also say is it's a conscious choice to heal inner conflict. And so what I do see here is someone projected their own inner conflict upon you. But this person, right, is also at the same time confused of like, but how did nothing happen to the collective? They're the ones that deserve the karma. No. And also be very mindful of when, you know, it all starts in the mind, but you can attach to someone, say, karma by hoping and wishing for their karma. Just energetically. Five of Wands in reverse, the Ten of Wands over here. Someone projected something upon you. It did not work out the way that they thought it would. For confessions. For confessions, karma, hoping, fired up, sneaky, adrenaline. Why the Sun card? I see you very happy. I see you moving on. I see you in alignment. This is a lot of beautiful energy. It does say passionate, charming, energetic. All right, this is a lot of creativity. It's fun. It's joy. These two cards at the end of the reading, it feels like freedom. Now, let's dive a little bit deeper, collective, for this person. Why do we have confessions, karma, hoping, fired up, sneaky, adrenaline? Why Queen of Swords, Death card, Page of... You had to alchemize and transmute this energy, and this person is extremely surprised. They're like, whoa, how did nothing happen to the collective? The collective had to transmute this person's energy. Alchemize it. Ten of Wands here. So this person, they could be a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. They could also be a Scorpio. Someone felt as if you deserved some sort of karma of like, I even feel this person's energy. This person is really convinced that, you know, like you're supposed to get some sort of karma. It's even the thing of like, they're waiting. For some of you, like just checking. This person's going to be deeply disappointed. Deeply disappointed here. Where it's not going as they thought that it would. You're not getting the karma that they thought that you would. Why Five of Wands in reverse and the Ten of Wands here? Why Five of Wands in reverse and the Ten of Wands here? Here's the thing. Two of Cups. While they're projecting the Devil card upon you, what they don't realize is they are your Devil card. So within, so without. Inner conflict over here. It's interesting that on the bottom of all of these decks, we have kind-hearted. reverence, kindness. On this deck over here, beauty, reverence, kindness, charming. Where this is like an example of, now this like is also like the example of someone that you've never met but just found your social media and doesn't like you kind of thing. Of just like, well, you just see posts or videos, you know, you don't know that person. Say somebody can't stand tarot. Actually, that tarot reader is a really good person. You know, like they're not perfect, but they're a pretty genuine person. You know, maybe that banker is a very genuine person, but their career is banking that you have a problem with. You know, this person has a problem with something it is that you do or that there's something about you. You yourself, though, are, I want to say like a good person. You know, again, nobody's perfect, but you're not who they're projecting upon you that you are. This person is projecting upon you that you're the devil card. They are your devil card. So it's interesting. In this reading, they're expecting you to get some sort of karma. Them expecting that is literally the energy that you're alchemizing over here, Five of Wands. Why do we have the devil card and the hermit card here? Now, for some of you, High Priestess, we got to say what we got to say. Where Page of Pentacles. Are any of you bankers? You know, crypto. Why do we have the devil card, the hermit card, the Page of Pentacles? It's interesting. Look at that. Independent wealth. For some of you, are you, do you do trading? Are you a banker? Are you in finance? There's something to do with wealth and prosperity here. Now, again, like say you have social media, like say you have a YouTube account, I'm going to teach people how to do trading. No, that's terrible. Oh, actually, it's the collective's life purpose to, like, I don't know, make a YouTube where you teach people how to trade cryptocurrency, like whatever that is, right? This is God's will for you. So again, with this person, they're coming from ego, but at the same time, they're going to project upon you that you're coming from ego. No, nobody should be doing, no. Curiosity killed the cat, okay? This person was not minding their business. And they got into a Five of Wands they did not expect to get into. Devil card, hermit card. They're projecting upon you. Actually, let me, or the devil card here. The cards are carding here. I hope that you know too when I said the cards are carding, like the cards are confirming what it is that we're saying before or, you know, after whatever it is that we say it. Wheel of Fortune, Three of Pentacles here. That's not the devil card. It's not karmic. You're not karmic. You're divine. Wheel of Fortune, Three of Pentacles. You get right back to work. It isn't, you know, and that's the energy I'm feeling. You get right back to work. This person's like, put them on a cross, devil card. I don't know what this is about, but I got some things to do today. That's the energy of this reading. Somebody's learning a lesson of like intentions, you know. That's an inner conflict. So this would be an example of someone of like, don't even feed that energy. I wouldn't even, you know, it's kind of a spiritual attack, but I wouldn't even call it a spiritual attack. They're attacking themselves, like fighting with God kind of thing, you know. And you who are resonating with this reading, you can make the conscious choice to not enter their own war. That's their war that they have with themselves. You don't have to enter into that. You don't have to feed it. That's an energetic vampire, you know, where it all works out for you. You don't even have to lift a sword, lift a finger, and they end up fighting themselves. And they end up learning a lesson here of why you're projecting your own inner conflict upon someone else. And I see you at the end of this reading, happy. Why the Sun card, the Knight of Wands. Balance. It does say innocence here. The first word is innocence, the Fool card. holding the white rose, the Two of Pentacles. And what is this Two of Pentacles here? Man, oh man, collective. It's okay to be both. It's okay to be a multidimensional being. It's okay to bridge, to merge spirit and matter. It's okay to be many things. And that's what this reading, you are both of these things. For some of you, you know, you have a successful career. Like, that's what I'm seeing. You know, you are meant for wealth. You're meant for prosperity. You are meant for money, wealth, and prosperity with no limitations. There is nothing that can ever change who you are on the inside. And here's the biggest lesson for this person, not even you. So within, so without, baby. So within, so without. But it's interesting how you're mirroring this person in this reading. They're attacking you. You've done the work within. That's the only reason you have it without. Your wealth outside of you, in all forms, you know, wealth is not just money. Your wealth outside of you is crystallized. It's so sacred. It does match your heart space. And that's why you walk this world, this earth, like the Fool card, like the Sun card. Knight of Wands, it's why you keep creating. You are someone that is actually very balanced. What you have on the outside, it matches the inside. And perhaps the inside is actually more beautiful. We have the Queen of Cups, it says nurturing. This one is Queen of Pentacles, abundance. You can be both. You are someone who you are going to be very wealthy in this lifetime. Money is going to flow to you like water, whatever that looks like and sounds like for you personally. You have the heart space and the spirit and the soul to match it too. And that's where this person is learning a big lesson. All right, that's what I have for you. I do hope that it resonates. I'm going to grab, look at that, Ace of Swords, clarity and truth as we close out this reading. Now, what is some advice? The truth, whoa. And someone just sent me, I'm blessed to be alive and well. There you go, the truth. Blessed to be alive and well. We do have the Star card over here. This is the truth, okay? Truth card twice you got, back to back just now. All right, King of Swords over here. And this is also a card that's pretty logical, you know, but you could be really any zodiac. We have all of the zodiac signs here. Why King of Swords for advice? Oh, that's the truth. Oh my gosh. Nine of Pentacles here. Independent wealth. You are going to have independent wealth in this lifetime. Again, the way that, and what I personally call it, is your sacred wealth signature. We all have a unique one. You know, a farmer, right, has so much wealth. Someone living in a penthouse has so much wealth. A shaman does have so much wealth, you know, whatever it is for you. The truth is, look at that, the Empress. The only reason the Empress is the richest queen or king of the deck is because they have the heart to match it. It says beauty on this card. And oh my gosh, I can't lie, like that, just heart. I just got a text message and there was something about heart. It's like an advertisement. You never, ever have to worry about the spiritual attacks of, oh my God, that person's coming from ego. You're such a, again, not a perfect person at all. Not saying that. You have a pure heart. There's a difference between pure and perfect. You come from a truthful place. You have a very pure heart. And that is exactly why you have the blessings that are coming into your life now and in the future. All right, I'm going to grab a few cards, oracle cards here. What are final oracle cards of advice for this reading? Yeah, this person was conflicted. Now we do have commitment over here. Why conflicted and commitment? They're going to apologize to you. Oh, they're going to return to you. Oh, it's going to be up to you, though. It's going to be up to you if they do come back to you. And, you know, I do see someone saying sorry. They want to come back to you. Apology. They want to return and make amends. All right, this person realizes you weren't coming from the place that they thought you were. Or really what I'm trying to say is like this person is just flat out is what this reading is saying. They thought you were coming from ego. Now, they ended up getting the karma because you actually were never coming from ego. All right? That's what I have for you. I do hope that this resonates in a positive way. I'm sending you all so much love and so many blessings to your day.